Welcome to NAIS Member Voices. I'm Scott Donaldson, Member Engagement Director at the National Association of Independent Schools. Starting this month and all throughout August, we'll be doing something a little different. We'll be celebrating 100 episodes of Member Voices with 5 mini episodes released each week, compiling some of our top responses to key questions from all of our past seasons. When we first launched Member Voices on March 11, 2017, we had no idea it would run for 8 seasons and over 100 episodes. Here's a clip from that first episode.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of NAIS Member Voices, a brand new NAIS podcast focusing on you, the hardworking individuals that make up the independent school community. Each show will be speaking to a different staff member at an NAIS member school about their role, their challenges, successes, where they find inspiration, and more. I'm Scott Donaldson, NAIS Member Engagement Coordinator, and today I'll be speaking with Alex Prasowski, Head of School at the Quaker School at Horsham in Horsham, Pennsylvania. Alex, thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to Member Voices.
Well, thank you very much, Scott. It's my pleasure.
Super thankful to Alex for his willingness to be our first guest and his patience with a first-time podcast host. In the first episode of this retrospective mini-series, you'll hear a variety of guests from the past 8 years discuss how they got to where they are today and answer the question, was this always the plan? You may notice a common theme.
Certainly not. I think my path is a little bit unusual, but
my journey has been going where I felt that I was needed or that I could grow to and be a part and learn as well.
Oh, no. And in fact, I started teaching in independent schools because I had seen how powerfully they had prepared my classmates in college. And I started teaching in independent schools also because, I was looking for something that I thought would be meaningful until I figured out, what I'd do with my adult life. And, perhaps like many teachers, I just fell in love with the classroom.
Definitely not always the plan, but it is certainly what I love to do.
Don't know that it was always the plan. I was a history major in college, and I thought I wanted to be a high school history teacher and a baseball coach. I did teach a little bit of history for 2 or 3 years. So I've never coached baseball.
Oh, no. I thought there was actually a point where I thought, who in the world would ever want to be a head of school? So never thought it was going to happen, but boy, as it happened.
No, it was not. I think it was probably a roller coaster ride to headship. I didn't even know that I wanted to be in education.
It was definitely not always my plan. I've been very fortunate to be nudged by some mentors and other educators to take on different leadership opportunities and try new. And so this is, I think, the way that my mind works, to be creative and innovative, but it certainly was not always my plan.
Thanks for listening to NAIS Member Voices, whether you're a new listener or you've been listening for years. We'll release our next compilation on Monday, August 4th, focused on the best pieces of advice that our guests have received throughout their professional journey. There should be lots of great pearls of wisdom for you to take away as well. As always, you can find some related NAIS resources and more information from all of our past and upcoming episodes by visiting nais.org/membervoices. Please be sure to subscribe to Member Voices wherever you get your podcasts so that you don't miss an episode. And go back and listen to previous episodes you might have missed. Finally, if you have feedback for us, please leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform to let us know how we're doing. You can always send us your thoughts and suggestions on what you'd like to hear on a future podcast by emailing membership@nais.org.